I looked on the calendar this morning and next week is the first day of spring. I can't wait. We have had some really wet weather here in the UK, and I'm not saying it'll be gorgeous next week, but it just gives me a little lift. I have been feeling a little flat, glum recently, and I wanted a way to cheer myself up. And in this video, I'm going to show you what I did. Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning viewer, good to have you back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's topic is the second in the series. It's 3 for 2, and today it's going to be E.L.F. Let me tell you why we're reviewing this particular brand. So like I mentioned in the hook, I was feeling flat, I was feeling glum, we had had this constant rain, biblical proportions, and I wanted a way of cheering myself up. And what works for me are sometimes little things like lipsticks, lip glosses, eyeshadows. So I found myself in Superdrug, which is a drugstore here in the UK, and they had a 3 for 2 across all brands. I spent a good hour and a half thinking this could make some content, but it can also cheer me up at the same time. So I found one, Revolution. The second brand that I found was E.L.F. E.L.F. have got their Halo Glow. This is big news at the moment. I love E.L.F. They do really good substitutes for some high-end products. So I do like their products, and they are very affordable. I already had the Halo Glow liquid filter, which I've done a video a couple of months ago, which featured a blush. However, I didn't like it. So I looked at the 3 for 2, saw another blush that I thought I'd like, a contour that I'd like, and now I needed a third product. I already have quite a few E.L.F. products in my makeup arsenal, but I needed 3 to do the 3 for 2. I hadn't realised that I didn't have 3 in my basket. I'd gone to checkout and he said, "Madam, you've only got 5 here," because I was buying 6. And I went, "Oh, okay," rushed back. Bearing in mind it had taken me nearly an hour and a half to find and search out these products. So I picked up this eyeshadow, Obsessed Bronze, and I thought, I like the sound of that, that sounds good. It's a Revolution product. It looks a little yellow. I was hoping for a brown product, but we are going to use these today, and we're going to see if this cheers me up. So, with a little bit of artistic license, I am going to feature the 3 for 2 E.L.F. products, one being Revolution, and one of the products I'm going to use is the Halo Glow, which features in a previous video, which I rather liked. I'm going to use these products and a couple of others, but the basis is the 3 for 2, and hopefully I won't feel such a big old mess when I have finished. I'm just putting on some SPF. This is the birch juice. Underneath this is my Trini moisturiser, Bounce Back. I have shown this before, but I just wanted to let you know what I currently have on my skin before we start the application process. So Halo Glow comes in this great big blobby dough hoof. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab it on my skin. Now that looks quite dark. You can use it lightly, like I'm doing now, and it does give an illuminated look to the skin. It's buildable, and therefore it can make it look more like a foundation. We're going to keep it very light, because the idea being I want a lit from within look. So let's put a little bit more on. Take it up the hairline, down the neck. So it is pilling a little down there, so just dab it out with a tissue. But honestly, this is a really simple product to use. As I said, it didn't take long to apply. It's created a nice flat coverage, although there is a luminosity about it, which I like. And it looks good for day, and I believe I would easily be able to elevate this for the nighttime use. So I am very, very pleased with the Halo Glow liquid filter. When I first applied, it looked a little dark, but this is light medium, and I think this is a good fit for my skin. Let's do the contouring. This is the E.L.F. Halo Glow contour stick. Well, actually it's called a beauty wand. Never been used. And this is light medium again. And there it comes. Oh. Okay. As you can see, I think that's a little too much. Okay, so I'll just dab that off a bit. As we age, our cheekbones seem to become more apparent. So what we want to do is underneath create shadow, which I will do with this brush. So it's not a bronzer, although it can be used as a bronzer. It's actually a contour stick. So the idea is we will contour the face. Now, I have tried the contouring the way they do on TikTok, social media. They do wonderful contouring. I look ridiculous. So I have found a more subtle way of creating contour on my face so that I can go out and face the public with a little more confidence. Not that there's anything wrong going barefaced, but sometimes, like I feel at the moment, with a few swipes of this beauty wand, I'm hoping to make myself look a little better. And at the moment, it's not working. My next product is the Halo Glow Blush Wand Stick. Again, it has the little dabber, which I will put on the back of my hand this time, and you can see the colour there. And that is called Candlelit. So, smile on the top of my apple. I just want to say, me and blushers have a bit of a love-hate relationship. I'm forever looking for the magic blusher. I'm using a kitten paw brush, and it's just above the apple that you place it. As we age, the sort of apple on the cheek seems to drop. What I'm aiming for is a natural look. So I should dab it out a little, up on the forehead, just a little bit, just to give myself a little bit of colour. I don't know about you, but in the winter, I just seem to be white. Even though I'm not a fair-skinned person, I look it. Okay, I need some eyebrows. I'm going to use my Etude makeup, which is a Korean makeup. This brow pencil, absolutely brilliant. I have a big advantage because I have tattooed eyebrows. So the shape is already there. So all I need to do is just... So final of the 3 for 2 products is the Obsessed Bronze, my revolution. As I say, a little bit of artistic license there, but I have never used this colour on my eyes. So this is going to be a first for me, and it may be a disaster. I'm going to blend it in with my brand new Beauty Pie brush, which, let me show you. This has got a rather nifty gadget. We've got a smudger there, and then a mini smudger for under my eye. So we will use this. I am not sure how this... Okay. This is very gold. I'm not sure this is going to work. So because I've got these like hoods, we're just going to go up a bit and then down the bottom. So we're creating a little bit of contour. And then we're going to blend it in and blend it up towards the eyebrow. And the idea being that it's just 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone. And that should, in theory, give the lift that I so desire. Okay, so now I've blended it out. It is barely visible. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go darker under there. I think I'm going to have to borrow one of my others to go underneath, because you need to create a little depth below, and putting light there doesn't really work, but it's working on the top. So this really is very, very subtle. So resting that on my cheekbone helps to give me a bit of stability. I struggle with my left eye because I'm blind in my right, so if I close that I see nothing. So I have to keep my eye open, which is a good thing. You need to. I wouldn't ordinarily have purchased this, but oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the bit. Madam, you've only got 5, so I went and chose this as an additional, and when I actually go to pay, he'd made an error. I had 7 products, so I didn't need to purchase a stall, but we're using it.
She still bought it.
I have to put something slightly darker on underneath my eye, so I'll use a similar crayon. This comes from Beauty Pie. This is called Brazilian. So let's just... Crayons, they're such a marvellous invention. You can do this in seconds. I used this mascara in my last video. I used this in the Revolution. We'll use it again in this. I've got a tubing mascara that I got from another drugstore. This was Boots Chemist. And it is Stay Perfect tubing mascara, and it's bloody lovely. I really like it. Me and mascaras tend to part company midday, and I have it all down my cheek. But the tubing mascara has a whole new scientific way of placing mascara on your eyelashes. This is it. Now, I don't put it on my lower lashes, so it's a step too far for me. It will definitely go on my cheek. Quick lip line. So my sixth and actual product that I purchased was a gloss stick, but they didn't have the colour I liked in Halo Glow or in E.L.F. So I purchased a Max Factor. So this has really gone off piste. There it is, another dough hoop, really easy. So this is the look, primarily E.L.F. And looking in the mirror, I can see it's very halo-y, very glowy, and that was what they were suggesting, that you can create this illuminated look with just a few touches, and that's what I've done. Whether I use it regularly, I'm not sure. It's not my usual look, but I'm not unhappy with it, and the rationale behind buying it was not just for content, but to make me feel a little better about myself, and I think it's done the trick. I wouldn't purchase the Obsessed Bronzer. That is not a look that I will go for, but overall I am pleased with the look, and I hope you liked it. Now, if you found outside when you've been searching around a 3 for 2 or a good special offer, let me know in the comments below. It really helps, and if you'd like me to trial it, I will. If you like this video, press the like button, and whilst you're at it, ding the bell. Dinging the bell will alert you to content that we're uploading like this every single week. And subscribe. When you subscribe, it lets the algorithm know we're doing something right, and it helps the channel grow, which we are growing in small increments. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, weekend, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon. Thank you. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning visitor,